when it caught out, so I restarted it.
As the last dragonborn contends with Ultimate at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Now we go out here, so we can get the fast travel spot.
This land feels twisted. I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here.
We're off to the throat of the world. Oh, right, that's that post thing for the Wheels of Woe.
So, what a day. Phew. I never thought I'd get to see a Blade's temple, and an immense one at that. Skyrim, and by extension Tamriel, truly do have some wonderful and truly amazing things to see. Which is why I wouldn't want this world to come to an end, either by Alduin's hands or someone else's. There
That's
may
fair.
be evil here, and sometimes things may suck, but there is some good to strive and keep fighting for, you know?
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes. For matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand. Or who you stand with. If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question. Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Dieu, rock lostovaki, strodul, rock ventinvak, pardonax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Dragonrend, eh? Seems like the name of a legendary shout. If it fits the capabilities of disabling just about any dragon, that would be incredibly nice to have. Not just for Alduin.
True.
What the? Do you need something? All right. Ooh, Kadi!
How's that for a theme?
The architecture here is truly something.
With the sword in the back and the guns, I will make Dante. This thing can be my devil trigger.
Lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Core. You my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Will I? Will I really? Alright, let's go.
we go, to the throat of the world. If I know my mountains right, I think its peak is pretty much one of the highest places in all of Tamriel.
Sounds about right.
Look, Bakur! Look, Bakur! Look, Bakur! Look, Bakur! Look, Bakur!
All right, let's do this. Good night.
Look, Bakur! Look, Bakur!
Ashes to ashes. You have my back, and I'll always have yours.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Look, Bakur!
Oh.
Look! Look, Bakur!
Is that a... Oh no. Is that...
Dremyolok, greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me
Fire.
what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Yul!
Do not be afraid. Fasnu, Let me feel the power of your Thum.
Yul!
Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
To destroy Alduin.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los Trahodis.
Trahodis
Those
nuts.
who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. If you brought with the Elder Scroll that would, you could learn Dragonrend from those. Crosis, you are likely better informed than I. Drem Yolok, greetings.
I could be wrong, but I believe I have all the Elder Scrolls. I do believe they're in my treasure vault.
Need something?
Oops. I feel like I've done this before. Oh, you gain levels from the book. I'll take a level in Sneak. Why not? They should be here, right? But they're not. Uh-oh. Oh no. How much you wanted that Lydia had them? Well, I've gone and got them already. They're recorded on stream. Okay. I knew having Lydia leave and take all those items with her was going to bite me in the ass. I just didn't know how. There's Dragon. There's Blood. There we go. Oh, because of when I got them. You need all 3 Elder Scrolls so that you can get Ariel's bow. I've been through this rigmarole already. Alright.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Ogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not... delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Gormley! Running out of time.
battle!
The Arsulthur say Alduin Ukri. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krivoth Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Know that Gormlake sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Ani, him hind paliv, Zuu hindan.
Let those that watch Sunyard envy us this day.
Nivarim Jur, what have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Padlux, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel for
Gradine!
the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Nom nom nom. You won't be the one that does it, though.
No, damn you! It's no use. Use the scroll.
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last.
Nikri.
You are banished!
It worked. We did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Aloki Nakib. Dilesur. My belly is full of the souls of of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
Oh, shut up, Alduin.
All right, let's
Meet
do
your
this.
fated son. Lord Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Suleki Munak, Parthrenax. My power has waxed, while yours has. Avudi. Unshrat Hokoran, never again.
All right, let's do this.
You Thrawn it's the only chance to defeat him. You may have picked up the weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal. Now, Dovahkiin, now he is vulnerable. Dovahkiin, have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat.
What have you
I
got?
cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
You'll die this day, dragon.
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Do you honestly think you stand a chance?
Oh, for crying out loud, Lydia. You are one of the biggest problems I have. You too, Serana. Stop.
Do you honestly think you stand a chance? Run. I don't mind.
You guys need to chill out.
You'll die this day, dragon.
These are some tough opponents. Keep your guard up.
Dragon!
You stand a chance.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So, where are we off to now?
Are you two done trying to kill Pathanax then?
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Nilivrach in Moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par, he took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us, Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Lok Thum.
To Dragon's Reach with us. Time to reach out and capture us a dragon. A D-Wagon. The Harbinger's Axe. That's cool. I mean, the leader of the companions would use Wuthrad in theory.
Whiterun's truly a curious city. It feels so open.
That to do. Into the Jarl's Quatas. Not the Jarl's Dimes.
By the gods. We just fought Alduin and managed to drive him off. And you did most of the work. At least with your whole Dragon Run thing. That shout, it's truly something else. But what is it I just heard? we need to trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach? I don't know if that's more stupid or plain insane. If you have a better lead than this, I'm all ears. Off to a suicide mission it is then, and convince the Jarl to aid us in it. After everything we've been through, this should damn better work. Let's just get this over with.
You're not as dumb as you look. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal, but I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? Spoken like a true Nord. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? Then Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. We will take the risk and gain the glory, whether it be in victory or defeat. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap? Oh, probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works, and break the news to the men. Hope to see you again soon.
Odahviin. We have the power. Christ, I have the power of sleep. But no.
In terms of death cults, the Dark Brotherhood does have some sense of order and conviction.
Okay, why are we talking about the Dark Brotherhood? We're done with them.
Dremyolok, greetings. Yes. I have been pondering on exactly that question. Lingra mora. I have tasted the voices of Alduin's allies on the wind. Pogan nachlas vokril vachjun. There is one who I remember well, Odahviin. He is the one to tell us where Alduin has gone. Ah, I forget how little you know of the Dove. Our names are always made up of 3 Rothmulag, words of power. You see, Parthurnax, a thum, a shout, yes? He He is not compelled to come, but the Dove are prideful by nature. Few could resist such a challenge, especially from you, Dovahkiin. But Odahviing, he is headstrong, Bozik, rash. Even among the Dove, he was known for this. He will not resist the challenge of your voice, Dovahkiin. He will come. Now, hear his name, Odahviing. Taste it on the wind, Odahviing. Know it in your sum, Odahviing.
All right. Here we go. It just dawned on me. There it is. I was wondering why my light wasn't working.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
The word is given.
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands. When you are.
All right. Here we go, guys.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
There you are.
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Overkeen,
I'll bring you down.
here I am.
Back out of you.
We need to trap it, not kill it. That's it. Now, wait until he's well inside.
Come on.
Someone do something. Help. Let's see how you like this. I'm calling it. This one's in the bag. Get it now while we can.
Need
I think it's holding.
Horvuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there.
Nope, you don't.
Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn. Was nu? Ini dein Rufe Astval.
Is that a... Oh no. your plan. Let me make sure I understand it. You ride a dragon to an ancient burial mound, alone, and then travel to a realm of Aetherius. There, you defeat Alduin, and somehow come back to the world of the living in one piece. Yeah, I can't exactly say the plan sits well with me. But you could die. And
Nah, I'm good.
You are the first person I've ever trusted. The only person I've ever loved. Please, don't go. There has to be another way.
Or you could just come with me. We're immortals. We'll be fine.
Alright, it's not easy. No, go. Save the world. There's no keeping you back. God, I want to see you again so badly. You better come back alive. Now go, hero. So, what's on your mind?
I mean, just come with me. It's not rocket science, Serana.
I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? So, Britoth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok.
You're either the bravest person I've ever met, or the biggest fool.
May Kinareth guard you while you pass through her realm.
Serious?
This is as far as I can take you. Grifoth
Oh, Lydia, you'll come with me, but Serana just gives me a sob story and stays behind.
or Alduin's.
Oh well. Here we go.
What was that?